I can't be canceled, there's no way that you can stop me. I'm fully independent, there's no label who can drop me. Y'all been starting rumors, let me help you with some. Yeah.
I'm a racist, I'm a sexist, I'm in love with Donald Trump.
Y'all can't cancel me, my life is scandal free. There ain't no sponsors taking losses cause the brand is me. My hands are clean, my family and my fans agree. Y'all can't cancel me for facts because you're mad and weak. Go ahead and tell the world I'm ugly and racist. I braid my hair and I don't care about cultural appropriation. I lived in the ghetto, lived in South Central, there's no Caucasians. And still I loved every single one of my neighbors. How's a man say I'm clickbait if he gonna use this face to get clicks on his page? Y'all hypocrites are bitch made. But I ain't tripping about these bullies, it ain't 6th grade. Go ahead and diss me trying to sell a couple mixtapes. I'm not afraid, take my face and my name, paste it on the front page. I'm already famous and you'll never change it by hating or claiming you'll take it away. My grind wicked, write my rhymes different. You could try to quantify defying limits as a dying gimmick and deny I'm winning. This is pure fire, this ain't white privilege. I do what I want, get all the Gucci and Louis Vuitton out of my closet, out of my crib. I do not want it, that is for kids, that is for rappers who ask you to produce their beats for free, pretending online like they rich. I am not playing it safe, I said what I said, it is what it is.
I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time trying to cancel me, okay? They love me cause they know that I'm an asshole. Say what you want, I guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. Go ahead and go off, try and say this is it. But I swear to God, you can cancel the kid.
Everybody knows my name, from local folks to global fame. I'm vocal about the social justice movements. I expose the fakes, turn rappers into ghosts and graves. Make no mistake, they bones will break. I'll throw them in the wolf enclosure, slowly turn and close the cage. Acres full of sheep, you know that I'm the only goat. I'm great, they spoke my name to mostly hate. I don't complain, I'm woke, I wait. A total focus soldier, wrote the art of war. Know every page, I'm numb to all the dumbness. Smoke tobacco laced with Novocaine. I won't behave, I stoke the flames. I'll choke their throats with golden chains. Use vocal cords as skipping ropes and jump till I am soaked in brains. From open plains to coastal waves to solar rays in open space. Can't find nobody doper unless you poke your veins and snort cocaine. Whoa, y'all can't cancel me. Just get mad that I'm the man until you smash the screen. Like, whoa, I can handle heat. I walk through hell in open sandals drinking gasoline. Yeah, I could have been a star, could have had a mansion and a car and a Grammy album on the charts. I'm a savage, Randy with the bars. I don't rap about Xanax, goddamn it, can't cancel facts. We need answers, championing trash to the masses actually massively damages, yeah. Keep trying to cancel me, yeah. I own the master, so yeah. I make the beats, I write the songs, I own the cameras, yeah. I could have been famous, dumb my music down till it's basic. Get it on the hottest Spotify playlist, modify my catalog and go mainstream, yeah.
I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time trying to cancel me, okay? They love me cause they know that I'm an asshole. Say what you want, I guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. Go ahead and go off, try and say this is it. But I swear to God, you can cancel the kid.
I feel like all these rappers lately on a mission. They starting drama, they don't really want no problems, so they talk in whispers. Don't even start, no competition, y'all are finished. They say they feeling froggy, but I bet none of these frogs gon' rib it. They think I'm soft, but I promise y'all that I'm solid like a rock inside a Teflon box and dipped in carbon fiber liquid. I'm not religious, but I walk with Christians. If Jesus died for all my sins, he'd need 1,000,000 crosses tall as buildings. Y'all can't cancel me. I'm a god and you're the devil, stop attacking me. Like, whoa, nails in my hands and feet. Y'all some snakes, I don't need fruit from that apple tree. I ain't doing features or buying beats. I'm a wolf, I don't lie with sheep. I am what I am, and I can't hide my teeth. Way too many rumors, I'm like, who said it? Never met him, if he dissed me, probably about to drop a new record. I do what I want, don't matter if I get approval or not. Y'all ain't gonna cyberbully me or try to push on me until I'm becoming some dude who I'm not. Head full of ludicrous thoughts, producing the songs. My music is truth and you brutally shocked. I'm shooting my shot, I'm Biggie, I'm shady, I'm new school Pac. Go ahead and call me a piece of garbage, make a starving artist your primary target. I'm the largest monster in the farthest darkness, I'm a closet sharpened, I'm an army sergeant. If people wanna hate, then I'm grateful. It's only gonna make what I say less painful. Look at my face, embrace I'm unstable. I ain't gonna break or shake or feel shameful.
I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. No wasting time trying to cancel me. They love me cause they know that I'm an asshole. Say what you want, I guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. Go ahead and go off, try and say this is it. But I swear to God, you can't cancel the kid.
Hey. Happy Saturday. What's up, Whistle Down? Happy birthday, Vanessa. I would sing, but I can't sing. What's up, Amber? Criminal Med, Sly Angel, Whistle Down. I saw Debbie in here. Who else? I think that's it so far. Sarcastic. Sorry about that. I miss Sarcastic. All right. So I know I haven't been live. Wait until you guys see what I have been cooking up for the last couple of days. I can't tell you. Some of you guys know. Some of you guys have even seen it. But just wait. We got lots on the horizon. Hey, Jiggy. Love my candles. Got bad news on Mom. Uh-oh. Let's just say I've been working on 4 new collections with 8 candles, 12 candles and then another 12 candles. But as promised, we got some good stuff coming. Thank you, Sly. We got some good stuff coming. Stuff that you guys are going to be like, oh my God, what an awesome idea. Especially for the new year. Lots and lots of good stuff. So that's what I've been working hard on. And I still got to do another website for that other website, that other site that I'm selling on that I haven't even done a website for yet. Yeah, I'm a little slacker, but big stuff coming. The engraver, we're going to have engraved, what are they called? Fucking clippers. Wick cutters, engraved wick cutters. Those are coming for the new year. We got lots of good stuff coming. And 4 collections that are going to blow you guys away. What? Give me a pain in the ass, dog. Thank you, Criminal Med. If we meet goal, we'll do a candle giveaway. So keep that in mind. And I made the goal pretty low, actually. I did. Oh, stop. Oh, shut up. All right, hold on. Let me get the dogs out. Phoenix, get the dog out, please. Thank you. All right. And Whistledown, can I tell anyone about your gift? Can I say it or no? Should I say it? I'll wait to get a response. Okay. So Whistledown bought, and I got to tell you what I did with them. Whistledown bought me and Sage Chanel mirrors, and I engraved sages, so it says Sage on it. And they're beautiful. So Sage wants the perfume that came with it. I said, no, it's mine. But they're these beautiful Chanel, like double-sided mirrors. And she saw somewhere on YouTube that somebody had engraved it. So she's like, you should engrave it, blah, blah, blah. So me and Phoenix did it because I was like too nervous to do it without him. And we did it. And the first one missed the E. So we had to redo it. And I said to Sage, do you want me... I go, if we try to do it again, it may look shadowed or doubled because we're not going to get it in the exact same spot. She's like, no, that's fine. So I said, okay. So we went ahead and did that. And it came out really, really good. Thank you, Criminal Med. It came out really, really good. So I'm pretty happy with it. And it's really pretty. And I would show you guys, but it's on my cell phone, which is charging at the moment. But it's really pretty. And it has her name engraved right on the mirror. She's like, Mom, I'm going to look rich. I'm like, you are going to look rich. She's like, I'm going to whip that out and look rich. I said, yep, you will. So I haven't engraved mine yet. Only because I'm nervous, but I'm going to. So I want to thank Whistle Down for that amazing, amazing gift. Totally unexpected. Totally unexpected. So thank you, Whistle Down. All right. So I'm kind of buying time till more people come in here. I mean, there's got to be more people that don't want to hear about fucking Sebastian Rogers. No offense to Sebastian. But I was listening to Joneson. And I've been listening the last couple of days. But before we get into it, all right, guys, I got to tell you this. I have become a fucking mush lately. I don't know why. It's pretty bad. But I got 2 movie recommendations. One of them is 90 Feet from Home. It's a real true story. I found it on YouTube, so you don't need any streaming service. Oh, which reminds me, I have to give away this Netflix card. We're going to do that tonight. So, and it's only for people who don't have Netflix. Don't get the card if you already have Netflix. Vanessa, it's your birthday. Maybe I'll give it to you for your birthday. Let me see how many people don't have Netflix. So it's right on YouTube. There is a movie. It's about a guy named Scott Conway he made it to the pro baseball player and then it got cut short because of an injury or something. But it's also about an abusive stepfather. It is such a good movie, like blown away good movie. I watched it last night. I was like, wow, this is really good. So that's my one recommendation. My second recommendation isn't as good in the beginning, but it's a true story of the guy that started Make-A-Wish Foundation and why he started it. And that one had me in fucking tears. I was like, wow, I've become the biggest pussy and cry over the dumbest things lately. So, yeah. I don't know. Ever since cancer, I became a little wuss and I cry over everything. But yeah, 2 movies. That one is called ooh, now I forgot. Shit, I forgot the name of it. You don't need a smart TV for Netflix, do you? Do you need a smart TV for Netflix? No, you can use your computer. Do you have a computer? I watch Netflix on my phone. I don't know. You need a smart card. A smart TV. So I'll get the name of the movie. I forgot the name of it, but definitely watch 90 Feet from Home. It was so good. Like really, really good. See? There you go, Criminal Med. You would love this movie. I'm telling you, the guy that started Make-A-Wish Foundation, I had no idea how it started, why it started. He ended up selling it. Hey, Bedwolf, he ended up selling it like 18 months after he started it, but he's the one that started it. It was really good. And I didn't know any of it, but it was good. All right. So I guess more people aren't coming in. That's okay. Oh, I didn't know that. So I was listening to Joneson, okay? And there were so many things that she said that I don't disagree with. But then there were things she said that I have a problem with. One of the things she brings me up and said that I was canceled. I wasn't canceled. People may not want to come to my channel because they might get called out by other people. But that's their problem. If people in this community are so fucking weak that they can't go to someone that they might actually enjoy because they might get called out, That's on them. Wishman. Thank you, Amber. Wishman is the other name of the movie. Like, whatever. If, like, one thing, let's start with the never have I ever. Never have I ever needed a co-host or a panel of people to justify who I am. Never have I ever needed a partner in crime or an HOA or a group to fight my battles. Never have I ever needed to be on a panel with people to justify my shit. Never have I ever wanted a panel of people to stick up for me because I was too stupid to fight my own battle. So we're going to start with those never have I ever. And that wasn't directed at Joneson. That was directed at a lot of people. So when I heard Joneson say how I was canceled, I had to laugh. And I laughed because the only people that stopped coming to my community hey, Jenny, besides ones that I've known for a long time that were hurt, and they know who they are. That's not the majority. That's like 10 people that I personally can think of off the top of my head. But for the most part, who stopped coming to my community? Joneson's people, QB people. Well, I totally understand why people that go to Joneson's would stop coming in here because who was called out? Someone was called out for being in there, for being in here. I mean, let's not forget. Hey, sweet misery. Never have I ever held what somebody did against them 3 years ago, 3 years later. Never have I ever. Never have I ever foiled any other creator in this community. Never have I ever sent somebody to someone's house. Never have I ever tried to ruin an event. Never have I ever. I mean, honestly, I could go on and on and on, and I will throughout the night. And I just for the life of me can't truly understand. All right, let me rephrase that. I know that certain people were hurt and felt lied to and that kind of stuff. I get that. But again, that's only about 10 people. The rest of them are using it as an excuse because it's me. And for the longest time, people have a problem with me. Never have I ever kept someone's shit for 5 years. Never have I ever kept files on people. Never have I ever made fake fax cards. Never have I ever what else? I forgot what the other one I was going to go with that is. Oh, never have I ever faked cancer. These are all the things that I have not done. Never have I ever false struck someone just to be a cunt. All these things I've never done. But all these things are things others have done. Hey, Kim. All these things are the whole things that holier than now people have done. Misdemeanor, give me an explanation of what? I don't even know who you are. What are you giving me an explanation about? Never have I ever become friends with the family of a missing child. Never have I ever. Whoop. Never have I ever bash the parents of a missing child. Never have I ever exploited a missing child. Never have I ever made videos about somebody for years at a time. Never have I ever not forgiven someone for shit they've done years ago. Never have I ever held things against someone forever. And these are all just stuff off the top of my head. Never have I ever gotten so involved in somebody's life that it fucked up my own life. Never have I ever called the police on another creator just because I was a dick. I did call the police on someone that threatened me, but that was like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. So there's a whole list of things that I've never done that all these people have done. All of them. But they all seem to think they're so much better because they didn't call CPS 3 years ago. Going on 4 years. Now another one. Never have I ever called a child a hairless monkey. Never have I ever caused someone to unalive themselves. Never have I ever, well, I kind of am Beowulf. Well, not getting sued, but never have I ever talked so much crap that somebody decided to put me in this $200,000 lawsuit. Never have I ever trying to think what else. I don't know. There's so many things I haven't done that so many creators have done. So I kind of have I don't know if you'd call it distasteful, but I kind of have a big fuck you in my mouth when I hear anyone bring up how I'm so horrible. And another thing that I've heard, which I kind of blow off all the time. Oh, also I've never doxed people intentionally. Never have I ever intentionally fucking doxed people. So that's a never have I ever. So all of the things that have been done by others get a grace period. And I hear, oh, and there's a whole slew of stuff that I didn't even name. But people have, oh, another thing, never have I ever raised money for cancer that I did not have. Never have I ever raised money for something that didn't go to where it was supposed to go or was explained. But everything gets so fucking misconstrued because people only see and hear what they want to see and hear and not what I've actually said. I'll give you an example, which has nothing to do with me. Tonight, someone in Jones's chat made a comment how Megan VR and Granny are the same person. Now, without even thinking about it, I knew exactly what they meant. They meant that Megan VR acts like, she's Granny's, like she's in Granny's body, and that everything that happens with Granny must affect Megan, which is ridiculous. So I get the fact that Granny, why someone would say that. And then Joneson says, "Oh, I they're not the same person. You can tell they're different." I was like the biggest palm to my head, like, really, Joneson? You didn't understand that? So it just makes me think and understand why so much stuff gets so misconstrued. And I don't know, I thought it was kind of obvious what that person meant, but not everyone thinks like I do. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I don't know, I thought it was pretty self-explanatory. But that's how things get twisted. And I've never been one to care what someone else thought. I think that's more than obvious. But I think it really does matter because I think I want to say the new community, I just feel misconstrues a lot of stuff that wasn't meant to be said like that. And I can see that's why stuff with me has gotten twisted. Because I'll see something that I think is perfectly normal, and then other people will be like, "Yeah, I don't understand that." And I'm sitting there like, "Really? How do you not understand that?" But I do think the new community, they don't understand a lot. And that's how things get twisted. All of a sudden, it's perfectly okay to call everybody on a first name basis and a last name basis. All of a sudden, that's okay. It's perfectly okay to dox the fuck out of someone. It's perfectly okay to call the cops, to strike, all this other shit. This shit should never go on. If you want to be a dick, hide your video. Then you're a dick. I agree. The new community is a bunch of self-righteous Karens. I totally fucking agree. Like, oh, I was going to strike them. Why? All these people that made videos about me, do you know how many of them I've struck? Like one or two. And these are people that made videos about me every fucking day. Why don't I strike? Why would I? If people are talking about each other, who the fuck are you to strike them other than you're an asshole? I mean, I could have had 1,000 people down. Why though? Why do I give a fuck? I sent Steph to Diane's home. I don't see. All right, here's the thing, no BS. I do not remember anything about Mandolin or Hello Starlight from fucking 5 years ago. Sorry, not sorry. And as far as sending Steph to Diane's house, she had every right to say no. So, sorry, I don't take blame for that. But I don't remember shit from 5 years ago. Get over yourself. The fact that you even remember shit from 5 years ago says a lot about you and not about me. It was 5 fucking years ago. Whatever happened 5 years ago, get the fuck over it. Because believe me, I'm long fucking over what happened in 2019. And if you're not good with that, I don't know what to tell you. But sorry, I don't give a fuck what happened. Because I don't remember. You think I remember fucking 5 years ago? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck what happened 5 years ago? Maybe Mandolin shouldn't have called fucking CPS on me. Maybe Mandolin shouldn't have been a fucking cunt. Maybe Mandolin shouldn't have been obsessed talking about me every fucking day. So there's that. And as far as Starlight goes, same thing. Exact same thing. I didn't do it out of nowhere. All right, so let me rephrase what I said, okay? Never have I ever done it without being pushed to do it. Never have I ever done something without somebody doing something to me first. Is that better? There you go. Somehow I don't think I some reason I remember the Hello Starlight thing just a bit differently. Just saying. You have been a 5-year hater. That's what I'm saying. Like, I give a fuck what happened 5 years ago. Bitch, please. I mean, literally 5 years ago. Hey, Aussie. I always felt Amanda and fucking Jennifer Lynn. Hey, Mona. Yeah, we're going back. That person went back to 2019. So, of course, there are things I don't remember, but one thing I do know for sure, never have I ever drew first blood. That I haven't done. Especially with Mandolin and Starlight and all the rest of them. But that's kind of like the whole Jonesin thing. Let me tell you, this is like a whole Jonesin thing. People don't remember what pushed me to say what I said about her and her dad back then. I didn't draw first blood on that. She did. And Queen Bee did. I didn't. Same thing with Mandolin or Starlight. I didn't fucking draw first blood on them. They did it. And I finished it. So there's that. But I tell you who's probably the most forgiving in this fucking community, that would be me. I am probably, from what I've seen, the most forgiving motherfucker in this whole community. Creator-wise. I don't mean sub-wise. I forgive and forget all the time. You think anybody gives me that grace? Never. Never. I would love to see these people go into some of these other people's chats that have been around a long time and say the same thing. They don't. That's true. Never have I ever abandoned my kids to run off with an elderly lady. Never have I ever abandoned my kids, period. But that one's going to get me in trouble, Bad Wolf. Bad Wolf's going to get me in trouble. I am forgiving. I forgive a lot. Because my feeling is it's YouTube. But I don't get that same grace. I don't get forgiven. Ever. As you can tell, people hold shit from fucking 5 years ago. Get the fuck over it. Well, not an elderly lady compared to us, but an elderly lady compared to her. Long story, don't ask, Criminal Med. Never have I ever called someone's boss. Never have I ever tried to get someone down from what? Ben didn't pass away. When did Ben pass away? When did Ben pass away? I think I would have known if Ben passed away. Yeah, someone would have told me. I think Trish would have told me, or Brian. So I think, Donna Marie, I think you're full of shit, and I think you're a liar. And Brian St. John would never go to Virginia. I'm sorry, would never go to West Virginia to go to his funeral. Nice try, though. Thank you, sweetie pie. So have a good day. I think you're the same person that's been trolling under 3 different names so far. Bye-bye, Donna. People call bosses all the time. So never have I ever called somebody's boss. Hey John, never have I ever called somebody's work. Never have I ever tried to fuck with someone's income. Never have I ever contacted a parole officer. Never have I ever contacted a state board. Never have I ever contacted someone's food stamps or school. Never have I ever called someone's school. I mean, the list goes on. Never have I ever called someone's mother. Never have I ever been in a drawing. I mean, these are all things that are all over the whole community. Not me, though. I haven't done any of that shit. But creators that are sitting there acting holier than thou have done that. Mona, it's not. Brian St. John would never go to West Virginia to go to Ben's funeral. That right there told me it was a fucking lie. And TNT would have told me if it was true. So, yeah, I call total bullshit. This is probably the same troll under a different name. Like, come up with something better than that. This is how this game was played. Oh yeah, you come up with never have I ever. All the things that I've never done. Now there are things I have done, but nothing compared to some of the other shit. I was not here 5 years ago. I'm here today, but YouTube is going to explode because that child's case is that no. It's like I said previously, it's because they're all making money on it, so they're not going to stop. None of them give 2 fucks about Sebastian Rogers. They don't even know the kid. So the fact that every single one of them is all up in his shit, it's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. I said that to Patreons the other day. If you look at Law and Crime, you know, I get notifications from them every day. There's so many cases out there that these idiots could talk about, that they could use big channels to talk about. Never have I ever incessantly leave comments to vilify another creator in other people's chats. That's true. It's ridiculous. Like I said, there's so many things that so many other people do that they're not vilified for. Why? Yeah, Betty is a cash cow for her. She just took over the Betty shit. If you notice, that's all Molly ever talks about is fucking Betty. It is so ridiculous, but it's the only way she'll get numbers. Nobody wants to hear about her other shit. So she talks about Betty all the time. Like I haven't listened to her in a while. All you have to do is look at her fucking title and you see Betty, Betty, Betty. Like, could you be any more fucking pathetic? I would rather have 20 people in here than talk about fucking Betty. It's crazy. But even the people that claim they care about Sebastian or they care about the parents, they don't give a fuck about any of them. I wish more people would realize this. Every single one of them are getting fucking paid. And I don't mean even with super chats. The numbers that they're bringing in, they are getting paid. Queen Bee spends more time online than she does offline. Do you know why? Because she's pulling in 1,400 people in a live. That's why. She's making bank on that. So anyone, don't be mistaken, even if she doesn't get super chat, she is making bank on that. And that's without getting anything. Sweetie pie never happened. I have integrity. And my integrity, I would never. I don't think there's much being thrown behind the scenes. I really don't. Because remember, Queen Bee doesn't have a Patreon. She doesn't have, all she has is YouTube. Same thing with Granny. So all the money that you see is all they get. I mean, Granny may get cash apps. I don't know. But I don't even think, I think most of what you see on Queen Bee is what she gets. I mean, she may get behind the scenes, but I don't know. Thank you, Amber. Wishing beautiful Vanessa a happy birthday. Oh, I know. I saw that, Mona. But I don't even understand. Like, this girl, like, see, that's the thing, too. I would never go after Foodie Beauty or fucking this Gigi person. Like, I am a big believer. Oh, absolutely. Thank you. Next. I'll get to that too. I'm going to touch base on that in a second. All these people that go after people constantly, like, leave them the fuck alone. They're not bothering you. It's not like they ever mention you or talk about you. Thank you, John. They don't mention you. They don't talk about you. Like, why do you have to go after someone over and over and over and over? It's sick to me. And maybe it's different because, I don't know, maybe I see it differently because I'm a creator that people have gone after. But it's like, dude, move the fuck on. I don't understand why people have to constantly attack one person. Like, stop. So, all right. So thank you. Next. I was going to get to that because that was something else Joneson brought up tonight. Joneson had said something about why she's not friends with Granny anymore. Okay. Let's rewind. Zoodoo. I told Deets long time ago, watch out for Granny. And everyone said, why? Blah, 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 blah. And I said, trust me, she is using you to get to Queen Bee. And they all told me I was fucking crazy. They all told me, no, no, no. You know, we all have to find out for ourselves, blah, blah. I said, trust me. She is using you guys to get to fucking Queen Bee. Who was right? I was. They'll never admit that. But yeah, I won them all. And that's exactly what Granny did. She used Jonesin and all of them to get her foot in the door, to get her foot next to Queen Bee so she can connect with Queen Bee, just like Jay is doing to her. And right, Sunset? And they all told me, no, she can go to Queen Bee. She can go wherever she wants. I said, she can, but I'm telling you, she is using you guys to get to fucking Queen Bee. And then as soon as she got to Queen Bee, done. Yeah, all the while GW vilified me. She took liking to court, silenced him, and is now grifting for lawsuit money because she's being silenced. Irony. Ooh, that's a good one. Thank you, Next. I didn't even think of that. You're right. She took liking to court to silence him and is now grifting. Yeah, but she doesn't even have a lawsuit. That's the craziest thing. There is no fucking lawsuit. As I said from day one, their little thing is not going to go anywhere. They filed it to be an asshole, but it's not going anywhere. Nothing has been signed by a judge. So for anybody to be trying to raise money for it, it is the biggest fucking scam I've ever seen. Being QB's mate does pay off, though. You have to kiss her ass. I'm sorry, but nobody is worth fucking kissing ass for. Exactly, sweet misery. Lawsuit GoFundMe when you aren't even listed on any paperwork. Fucking crazy. Then you got SF Investigates. That's a whole nother fucking realm. Whole nother dickhead. But, like, Granny, is she really still raising money for this non-lawsuit that doesn't even exist? She paid a lawyer $200 to write a response and pocketed the rest. She hired an attorney, though. I checked the courts. Hired an attorney for what, though? Like, what did she hire an attorney for? Something that she could have fucking wrote herself? Supposedly Aaron Rodgers is going to retire. Who's Aaron? And then I heard Seth is she really? Thank you, next. See, I didn't know that. I don't watch her anymore. I haven't watched her in a long time, so I wouldn't know that. I don't watch any of them because I don't want to hear about Sebastian Rogers. No offense to his family, but I didn't know the kid. He's just another case. I hate to say it like that, but he's just another missing kid. Oh, she can cry on cue. And that's a whole nother realm. Now, I'm not involved in any of that drama, so I hate to really speak on it. However, I'm going to. Okay? All of this Britney shit, the one thing that people are forgetting, they all have history long before Jonesin and QB ever stepped foot in this community. They have been going at it for years. Back in Natasha days. They were friends, they fought, they were friends, they fought, they were friends, they fought. Honestly, it's GW that's obsessed with Britney. I don't hear Britney talk about her the way she talks about Britney. And all of her cohorts that are all over fucking Britney. And believe me, I don't care for either one of them. But you know why I wouldn't really get involved in it? Is because they both fucking have history that we know nothing about. Nothing at all. And they have a long history. Now, what's his name? What's her name? Voices knows the history. Voices can speak on it because she does know the history. But Jones and QB, me, most of it, we don't know the history. We weren't there. We weren't part of Natasha Cooper's ring. So I don't know why people are so quick to get in the middle of it. Don't. I wouldn't stick up for fucking either one of them. They were for once friends. But they both like to cry victim. They, I mean, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Why did Granny start covering Voices does know though. She really does. Why did Granny start covering Sebastian Rogers? Because she was jealous of Britney's numbers. That's why she started. And she just took the opposite of what Britney did. And then she hooked up with Queen Bee. And then she went to, she hooked up with Jay. Now it's all her and Jay. It's fucking ridiculous. I heard that GW and Barbecue Later filing anti-SLAPP. That's why I have attorneys. I have no idea. Well, that could just be personality, though. Thank you. Next. I get what you're saying, but that could be personality. Like, I seem more irate than I actually am just because of my personality. You know what I mean? So that just might be Britney's nature. Oh, she absolutely foams at the mouth. That's what I'm saying. I can't even listen to them. But they do have a history that most of us know nothing about. So that's like when I see people get in the middle, I'm like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't even know what the anti-SLAPP is. Okay. Pennsylvania's new anti-SLAPP law, Act 72, provides immunity from civil liability for claims based on protected public expression, including claims based on press publications and broadcasts. Shapiro signed a new anti-SLAPP law, Act 72 of 2024, which both the State House and Senate passed unanimously. Enacting the statute, Pennsylvania joins more than 30 states. See, but I'm not really sure what. Okay, Granny's watching Barbecue have filed under anti-SLAPP as an answer to the injunction. Were they even served? Were they ever served? The injunction still is not signed by a lawyer. Correct? I mean, by a judge. No, 30 of them do. 30 states do. Pennsylvania just joined. Trying to get more information. Pennsylvania expands protections against frivolous suits aimed at curtailing free speech. Yeah, PA just got it. Pennsylvania's new protections against lawsuits meant to silence public expression. Strategic lawsuits against public participation, SLAPP, are often filed against people or groups who criticize corporations or governments. Okay. This case has nothing to do with a corporation or a government. That's Aslan. I'm giving you a lesson right now. We're learning it together. I didn't know what it was either. Okay, so often filed against people or groups who criticize corporations or governments. The person or entity behind a SLAPP suit can cite defamation or privacy violations as their reason for suing, even if their real goal is intimidation or draining the defendant's funds with legal fees. Previously, Pennsylvania's anti-SLAPP law only safeguarded free speech on environmental issues. The new measure introduced expands protections to all First Amendment expression, allowing defendants to file an anti-SLAPP motion early in the case, and mandates compensation of parties forced to fight suits deemed frivolous. These SLAPP suits weaponize the system to penalize, protect, silence free speech. Yeah, but I think this has to do with like bashing Trump. I don't think an anti-SLAPP suit has anything to do with them. Oh, she's been horrible. Thank you. Next. All right, that didn't give me much info. Protects press. Let's see. We are blessed to live in a country with strong First Amendment freedoms, thanks to legislation. The tort of defamation protects people's reputations as an important check on free speech, serves a valuable role in protecting people from being smeared by material false statements of fact. But all too often, people in the public eye have used defamation claims to punish critical news reporting and stifle critical commentary. Okay, which she is not. Okay, that's why Johnny Depp trial didn't happen in Cali, to avoid anti-SLAPP. Okay. These kinds of claims are SLAPP suit. All right, hold on. But all too often, people in the public eye have used defamation claims to punish critical news reporting and stifle critical commentary. These kind of claims are SLAPP suits, strategic lawsuits against public participation. For far too long, they have been tolerated in Pennsylvania. For years, the message to journalists and commentators in Pennsylvania has been proceed at your peril. Plaintiffs have been allowed to pursue baseless claims and thereby force journalists and others to incur substantial costs to defend themselves. The result has been to deter some people from speaking out on matters of public concern and to compromise their commitment to freedom of speech. But correct me if I'm wrong. There was no, hey, Amanda, there was no freedom of speech. Granny and Barbecue Lady were blatantly lying. Am I wrong? The new title under the Uniform Public Expression Protection Act builds on a model act proposed by the ULC and a collective experience of states with existing anti-SLAPP laws, which, while also accounting for distinctive features, blah, blah, blah. At its core, Act 72 is designed to deter meritless defamation suits and allow parties subjected to such suits to recover the attorney's fees, which are forced to incur for defending against those claims. The law achieves this objective through its substantial provisions. Specifically, the Act provides immunity from civil liability for any claim based on protected public expression. The statute defines protected public expression to include communications in the government proceedings, communications about an issue under consideration in a government proceeding. Okay, let me back up. Let me read this again. All right? Just this one part. Specifically, the Act provides immunity from civil liability for any claim based on protected public expression. The statute defines protected public expression to include communications in, oh, okay, so government proceedings are all done. So, for example, the immunity can be invoked if a newspaper is sued for reporting on an issue impacting a local community or editorializing about the actions. Okay. The law's immunity does not extend to various kinds of claims. For instance, it does not apply to claims asserted against the government agencies under statutes involved from abuse or protection of victims of intimidation, and claims to enforce non-disparagement or non-complete agreements, misappropriation of trade secrets, and a variety of internal. The immunity is granted if the party asserting a claim based on protected public expression fails to establish a prima facie case as to each essential element of its claim, fails to state a cause of action which relief can be granted, there is no genuine issue as to any material fact, and the person against whom the cause of the action has been asserted. All right. I don't even think this has anything to do with them. I really don't. I agree. Thank you, Next. Totally agree. Exactly. The whole situation is a way to gain money. Ding, 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 ding. Totally agree with that. Like, this all has to do with like real journalists. And I hate to say that. But she's not a real journalist. And she's not reporting anything other than baseless rumors. On the flip side, if a court determines that a party asserts the immunity frivolously or solely for the purpose of delaying the proceeding, the opposing party is entitled to recover its attorney's fees and costs. But she's not immune. Act 72 provides significant safeguard for speakers across the political spectrum. It ensures that people can continue to pursue meritorious defamation claims while also serving to deter baseless suits. And just as importantly, it makes sure that speakers subjected to SLAPP suits are not out of pocket when they are forced to defend. Okay, she's not out of pocket. She's raising money. She's raising money on YouTube. But here's my thing, Ellie. How are you, and I'm just using logic here, how are you fighting a lawsuit that was never signed by a judge? This is where I have a problem. Yes, it's in the courts, but they purposely did not go in front of a judge to get it signed, which means there is no case. Until that gets signed by a judge, it means absolutely nothing. So how are you going to do a counter SLAPP thing when the actual case wasn't filed right to begin with? She could have done nothing and it would have done the exact same thing. The judge has to sign it. In order for it to, I wouldn't say legal, because I mean, it's in the courts, but in order for, I'll give you a good example. This guy that's suing me, okay? When I look up the CCB laws, even though it's been filed, like I have a case number, the CCB says they will email me within 60 days. Well, I'm not even going to really get my thoughts about a lawyer because maybe the guy's going to fucking pull it and drop it and it won't mean anything. But I'm certainly not going to worry about it now until I get a letter from the CCB saying that this guy's pursuing it. Because just because you file something doesn't mean that you're going to continue to pursue it. I won't fuck with the guy anymore. If he comes after me, in 60 days, so be it. then I'll worry about it then. But I'm not fucking racking my brain over it now. It's bullshit. And there's a case number. I mean, he definitely filed something. But that's the same thing with them. I don't know what the fuck, like why they did anything. I'm with you, Ellie. I would have done nothing. It's not signed by a judge. They purposely did that. If you think that they did that accidentally or a judge was too busy to sign it, then you're an idiot. They purposely just filed it without a judge signing it. Did they do it as a scare tactic? I'm sure they did. But now you guys are filing shit against them. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm being I wouldn't say sued. It's a copyright thing from like fucking 2019. This douchebag. But he could have just filed it so YouTube didn't give it back to me, which is possible. But the story of a single mom, she's not single. She lives with her parents. She doesn't pay rent. She doesn't pay bills. She doesn't pay food. She lives with her mom and dad. Like, give me a fucking break. You would have done nothing because you're not using this to be over the top. No, not at all. But I'm just saying, I'm in this position. Nothing has been sent to me, so I don't give a fuck right now. Like, if I get something from the courts or from the CCB or whatever, fine, I get it. I'll worry about it then. But for someone that has, I hate to say it like this, but I mean, her father's a criminal. None of them know the law. Jess has been in trouble with the law. None of them know the law well enough to know that if it wasn't signed by a judge, then it's as good as fucking me writing to Ellie saying, Ellie, I'm taking you to court. I mean, seriously, it's the same shit. If I send Ellie a paper and say, Ellie, I'm taking you to court for being a bitch, and I put it in the courts, but it never gets signed by a judge, you know what it's worth? It's worth me saying it right now. It's worth absolutely nothing. Judge didn't sign it. Courts didn't sign it. Nothing. But that's what I'm saying. You would think that coming from, it seems her father spent time in jail. Jess has been arrested. Like, you would think she would know. She said, well, she's a single mom in the sense that there's no dad around, but she lives with her parents. Like, she doesn't pay bills. She doesn't pay rent. I mean, give me a fucking break. That's not a single mom. Just because the father's not around doesn't make you a single mom. But that's a whole nother story, a whole nother ball game. And I also don't understand why these people think that when they stop talking about Sebastian Rogers, they're still going to get these numbers. Like, for some reason, these people think that they're untouchable. I saw it tonight with fucking YouTube Streets. YouTube Streets had like 30 people in there live talking about a brand new case. I think it was the same one Chasing was talking about. Hey, Pine. And like, it was a perfect example of people are in your life because of a case, not because they love you so much. Because as soon as you stop talking about that case, they're done. They move on. I agree, Amanda. But that's what I'm saying, sweetie pie. I'm kind of watching what I say because I'm not involved in any of the drama, and I'm glad I'm not involved in any of the drama. I don't want to be involved in their fucking petty ass drama. I really don't. Been there, done that. Like, been part of that drama community, like, you know, way back when. Had my battles, had my fights. But they're fucking dirty now. Like, they are. They play dirty. And I don't play dirty like that. I just don't. We never play dirty like that. I agree it's better to live in peace. Kim, that's what I've been saying. They talk about it for money and views, but there's also other people that are talking about it for money and views. And those are the people that claim that they're so wonderful. Oh, wow, Amanda. I didn't know that. Yep. QB lied about being a single mom. They went out for buy a new car. Says baby daddy bought them. She bought she's buying real estate and everything. I agree. Thank you. Next. I do it all. I said the same thing. All these people that want to claim they're a single mom, they have no idea what it's like to not know how you're getting food, not know how you're paying rent, not know where money is coming from. That's being a single mom. And I didn't know that, Amanda. A month apart. It's crazy. But yeah, or borrowing money just to cover the bills. That's being a single mom. But here's another thing though. And correct me if I'm wrong. Joneson makes it out like she left QB. No, she got booted from QB. She'd still be there if she hadn't have been booted. All these people act like they're so much better than the other, but they're not. They're all pieces of shit. Every single one of them. And they all act like they're holier than thou. No, you're not. You've done dirty fucking shit. So don't act like you left QB because you saw this. You were booted from QB, just like Willow was booted from QB. I mean, let's be honest here. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I remember Joneson got booted from QB. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I think I remember that correctly. No, I know she left a long time ago. Oh, no, I don't believe that. Thank you. Next. No. She was still kissing QB's ass after she left. Because I even said something to her. I was like, why are you still sticking up for her? But she was just as dirty as QB was. Exactly. That's Amanda. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying. That was my whole point tonight. That they have all done some dirty shit that I've never done behind the scenes. Never have I ever given information of another creator or sub to the police. Never have I ever got a FOIA on another creator. Yeah, but I see it too with other creators, Bad Wolf. I am always the scapegoat. It's not just QB. I see with other people. I see what Granny's watching. All right, I'll give you a good example. Just Another Troll. All the drama that's surrounding Just Another Troll. Did I miss something? And I don't like Just Another Troll, and they don't like me. So this isn't like a liking thing. Did I miss something in their original post? Because I don't think that Just Another Troll wrote anything that was bad. for QB's people, I mean, for GW's people to flip the fuck out over it. She didn't say anything. She just wrote her own feelings and emotions. And I don't fucking understand. Oh, that's a clone of Thank You Next? Why would somebody clone Thank You Next? I mean, Ash, they haven't said anything bad. I'm just curious why they would clone her. I mean, it's obvious that who it is. I mean, most of the people don't even fucking don't even know who she is. You know what I mean? Because you're not allowed to have your own feelings. Exactly. But now I just lost my train of thought. Ash threw me off. Shit. Oh, I know what it was. Fucking about just another troll. I thought that post was heartfelt. I thought it was honest. I thought it was sincere. I don't know why people are freaking the fuck out over it. Just because she parted ways with Granny's watching? So, like, did I miss something in that post? Because I don't know. I thought it was pretty accurate and honest and everything. Like, I just don't understand why. Where's my phone? I was gonna say, if that's Thank You Next, have her call me. She knows my number. But I don't even know where my phone is. I mean, you guys all know the drama that's going on with it, right? I don't even get it. Like a sub who's been around, she's a shit talker, don't get me wrong. But she didn't say anything that was horrible. She just stated her opinion. Here's what she didn't do. She didn't sit there and go live after live after live and all of a sudden start a channel going on for fucking 10 years about someone like someone I know in my past does. I heard today, someone told me today that someone that left here 2 years ago is fucking running their mouth about me still. Why? Move the fuck on, girl. I don't talk about you. I don't mention you. I don't think about you. Like, move the fuck on. Oh, Pine, you don't know the drama with just another troll? Hold on, let me get it. I'll show you. Yeah, one of my ex-Patreons that left like 2 years ago. Uh Uh-huh. I'm sorry, and I know she don't like me anymore. I might even be blocked on her channel, but fucking Chronicles of the Shady cracks me up. She's been putting out so many videos. It's fucking hysterical. What am I looking for? Just another troll. Jan wants BJ to give her Discord info. Okay, Jat went to BJ to give her Discord info from GW. All right. Put a 1 in the chat if you have no idea the drama that's been happening. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys this, and you guys tell me what you think of it. Like, am I crazy or what? Hold on. All right. So 5 days ago, it's long. I'm not a good reader, but we're going to read. 5 days ago, this is what she wrote. Granny's watching. Oh man, where do I even begin? I'm on vacation in the Caribbean and my phone is blowing up. So let me take a few minutes and break it all down for you. I supported you for 3 years. I was your friend, although I truly don't think you understand that friendship goes both ways. Being your friend exhausted me. For some reason, you're always in crisis, not considering what some of your inner circle is going through in real life because it's always about you. And I blame no one but myself for this parasocial relationship. I've happily poured my time and money and energy into you, helped pay for lawyers, birthday, and holiday presents for you and the kids. I supported you and the complete mockery of a channel you've turned into. You made worthwhile changes after the summer of 23, after the hell you were put through. That being said, you've lost your way again. And it's so much worse than before because you have included a missing child in a grieving family now. You know me. You think I would ever sign my name to anything legal in regards to this tragedy pimping behavior that you have going on. I guess it goes to show how you do run with misinformation. You vet nothing. You don't ask for receipts and have made yourself into a running joke in Crama BTS. So many are laughing at you, not with you anymore. I was approached, as were many others, some who did choose to move forward with and submit affidavits, not on Brittany's behalf, on what they observed and what's been done in them in the past by you. Unfortunately, they were going to show the patterns of your behavior. Brittany had no part in this. She's not stalking your children and keeps her fuckery online. She has no interest in your private life. I should have walked away months ago when I began to side-eye your intentions, as I didn't recognize my friend anymore. You have made such a mockery of this poor child's disappearance. You have pushed amazing creators away who don't want to fuck with you anymore, and now sit with melting face Jay, who you have to wonder, with over 100,000 subscribers, why is she down here with you? You sit with creators who you would send me DMs about while I was at work. You know, that thing where most productive members of society do during the day, to bitch and complain about time slots and how they steal your ideas for content. Grow up, Jess. I stayed for one reason and one reason only, that of a beautiful, humble, selfish, ride or die human named Megan VR. And I will grieve that friendship for a long time. You know, Megan, the girl who would do anything and everything to help you, would move heaven and earth for you, the same girl who you refused to share her GoFundMe when she was in the hospital because she works full time, as does her boyfriend. So why would she need money? Yeah, that lovely person, that I was lucky enough to call a friend. I'd hate to think of what you really think of the rest of us. BTS. What is BTS, by the way? The rest of your Discord became cringe as fuck, a dumping ground for women who have way too much time on their hands, and even more anger and ickiness. No more lies, aka Atroy07. You need help, serious help. There are so many more things to focus on than Brittany J. Your hatred for her is concerning. Brittany J is a low-class piece of white trash, same as you, Jess. But at least she attempts to be true crime. I apologized to her via email. She never responded. Nothing was shared. But how easy is it to leave breadcrumbs and see how you tell on yourself? I did it for myself. after you campaigned all over Crama that she's in active addiction, no one in true recovery would have done and said the things you did. Remember, when you said that, oh no, you didn't, wasn't a true junkie because she didn't work her steps or recover the same way as you or I did? I have always and forever been a real lifer. Hold on. I have always and forever been a real lifer. I don't give a fuck. I come from communities whose currency is real life. You've welcomed said people with open arms, the same people that put out Katie Joy's essay report, who passed my daughter's obituary to self-proclaimed abusers. Have fun with her. If they do it with you, they'll do it to you as well. How long have I been saying that? Lesson learned. However, I never would have cared to know what the outside of Black Sheep Angie's trailer looked like, or who Angie Clips and Giggles' husband and daughter was, or information on Learn to Swim One or Skatey 420's children who were incarcerated. I participated in shameful behavior. I talked a lot of shit, but it was never off the back of a missing child. Now let's examine that for a second. So Granny's watching behind the scenes, shows pictures of children, showed Voices trailer, showed Angela's Clips and Giggles husbands and daughter. Well, how'd she get all this information? Just saying. I participated in shameful behavior. I talked a lot of shit, but it was never off the back of a missing child. These past 6 months, anytime I popped in to listen to your lives, I couldn't even stomach it and needed a shower after. Seth Rogers might be a low down kind of guy, but his child is missing. Missing. May you never ever know the pain of losing a child. I know where my daughter is buried. I know how she passed. Imagine not knowing where your child is. Welcome to being what Jonesin has coined you as a new age tragedy pimp. Say what you want, show what you want. This is an alternate reality that means nothing to me in real life when I close the screen. I don't need or want YouTube like I used to. I've grown out of it, and I choose peace and love and light. While it may feel worthy to have strangers on the internet behind screen names love bomb you, that's not where I get my validation. Are you really in a profession that makes you proud, a good example for your family? Or are you too proud to research employment that does honor former felons? I do hope they make an example out of you or Barbecue Lady, the same chick you said suffered from main character syndrome and was stealing all the attention because she could afford a worthy attorney. You both have made this child's case into a 3-ring circus and have impeded this investigation. The sheer irony of you having your mouth covered in the profile pic because you're being silenced when you literally took Lycan to court for restreaming you and commenting over your online content is chef's kiss. Love that for you. Mazel tov, Jess. You've made it. Now I'm going back to enjoying my vacation, soaking in the sun, binging on food, going to the spa, reading actual books, a vacation that I paid for through hard work, not through the pity of subscribers. I am truly washing my hands of Crama and YouTube. You won't see me hate bonding or befriending people that fucked you over. I have no interest in sharing private convos. It's boring at this point and borderline incestuous. To the rest of Crama that are pimping off this child, stop it. Move on. Unless there is something of substance to discuss, you are gross and should be ashamed of yourself. Stop masking behind correcting misinformation. Stop coining yourself as wanting to change legislation while you sit in a drama community. You get to wrap presents and see the joy in your children's eyes when they open them. You get to do homework and dinner every night. These parents don't. Their light has been taken, their world is rocked, and have some goddamn empathy. There is more to life than Bullhorn Betty and allegedly Brittany. I promise life is better out there than wasting hours on people who don't give you a single thought. With warmest regards, just another troll. Can you please tell me what the fuck is wrong with this comment? I think this is accurate. I think it's beautiful. I think it's perfectly on point. And I don't understand why people like Megan freaked out over it. Megan did a whole live flipping the fuck out over this. Why? She stuck up for you. She says clearly that she didn't sign any affidavit, and that's just bullshit. Yeah, never did Laura do that since I've been around anyway. I didn't even see. Who's pregnant? Um, Jad also, I don't think Jad gave BJ an affidavit because she says right here. I was approached, as were many others, some who did choose to move forward and submit affidavits. She never signed an affidavit. She never gave an affidavit. So then she made a follow-up today. It says some closing thoughts. Thank you for all the kind DMs, texts, and messages. What a shit show has ensued from me making one post with my innermost thoughts. My thoughts, my experiences. I have spoken to no one. What is BTS? This is driving me nuts. No one is in my head. I have always been unapologetically myself. I haven't read through any comments, nor do I plan to. I am not made for this kind of life. No one has been blocked or deleted. Why can't this just be what it is? Y'all sit for hours on panels, wasting your precious lives away, giving your opinions on things. Why couldn't I do the same? To anyone in my inbox or DMs, trying to hate bond or get information, it's not happening. Please don't expect a response. My post was a one and done. No more tea will be spilled. What is most concerning to me about all of this is that over 150 people subscribe to my nothingness channel out of disdain for Jess. Who are all you people and what is wrong with you? There will be no DMs, screenshots, voice notes released on this channel unless it's in my professional life. I don't want the attention or spotlight. Stay in your cesspool of a Groundhog Day community where you cream your pants over Seth Rogers for hours on end. Try to make good choices. Have some yummy sex. Smoke. Get some good bud. Hug your families tight. Happy and healthy New Year. Please consider me someone you used to know. Goodbye for now. That's it. That's all. Oh, behind the scenes. Okay, thank you. I was like, what the fuck is BTS? Got it. All right. Thank you. Next. I can prove or disprove it's you. What did we talk on the phone about? And how many times did we talk? I'll agree with that, Millie. But one thing I find really interesting here is this line right here. Where is it? Here we go. I have always and forever been a real lifer. I don't give a fuck. Really? You've always been a real lifer. And nobody bats an eye. I don't even think that I caught that the first time I read it. Why would you be a real lifer? And it's interesting the people that she chooses to hang out with. Because they're all real lifers then. If someone's a true real lifer and makes no qualms about it, then people they run with are real lifers. Why is that okay? And why would Megan VR gets so mad over this? That made no sense to me either. Like, what the fuck are you so mad at? Yeah, because honestly, Ash, I've never discussed with anybody what her and I spoke about. So if it's her, she'll know what we spoke about. There's Discord stuff. What do you mean? Are you telling me to look at Discord? Oh, you mean their Discord stuff? They are all real lifers. Why they sit there and bitch about everyone else? You don't see me showing fucking pictures of Voice's house or anything. But I'm saying that when I first read that, I thought it was a good post. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I don't know why these people like flipping the fuck out. And she really didn't even say much against Granny. That's why I'm like, why is everybody having fucking shit fits over this? I don't think there was anything wrong. I don't know either, Pine. It's like Loose Lucy, this is no troll. You state you've been trolled. What? Are you kidding us? It was just a lot of mean as fuck talk. What the fuck? A troll now. I think she only wrote that like as a joke because her name is just another troll. Like, these are the kind of people that I can't with. Like, I don't think she meant anything by it. It's not some big fucking conspiracy. That's what I'm saying. This Nicolina writes, posts entirely too relatable. Jess has done the same thing to so many of us, and unfortunately, she's way too self-centered to ever even acknowledge or accept that she is the main reason a friendship falls apart. Her own self, well, there's two sides to every story. If you read this diatribe, seek help immediately. Why? She can't have her own feelings? I'm with Natalie from CA. It was a good post. This just proved you're nobody's friend. Friends don't do this. Trolls do. So you investing time, money, and energy into Granny's watching and not getting the result you wanted, well, while in the Caribbean is your fault. And to be honest, it's a little tacky and gross. See, this is what yeah, I still have the same number. Here's the thing, though. It's Christmas time. I mean, let's look a little further into this, okay? She said her daughter died, and it's Christmas time. Believe me, I would be as far away from my house as possible if my child passed away and it was Christmas time. Bye, see you, going on vacation. Why has nobody said anything about that? That's what I don't get either. I like, of course she might be on vacation. She lost her kid. Maybe she lost her kid during Christmas. We don't know. I don't know anything about her like that. But this post clearly said that she lost her daughter. Well, I'm sorry. You ain't gonna fucking, I'd go on vacation too. But it's like people didn't read that. They didn't hear that. And not one person in 200 fucking comments even mentioned that. Here's Megan. I hope you succeeded in what you wanted. Look at all these wonderful people who came to hate bomb with you and do exactly what you used to fight so hard against. Like, what? I said, Megan, honestly, how can you miss the point here? She legit stuck up for you in this post. Everything she said is on point. And that got me 70 thumb ups. And I even said I used to really like Megan. I mean, I still do, even if she hates me. I just think Jat's post was well thought out, came from a place of honesty and true hurt. I don't see it as anything less. And if Jat hates me too. But that doesn't sway me. I can appreciate and understand a real post when I see one. And a little jelly. She's in the Caribbean and I'm in cold ass Alabama. Someone says, Megan, it's sad. Granny doesn't like you and never has. She mocks you. I know firsthand. And your weight. She is jealous of everyone and is greedy, and you put all of your efforts into protecting her. Why? This is getting very sad. Please, this is not an attack on you, but take care of yourself. Many truly like you and see how you've become a sort of slave to Granny who doesn't give 1 ounce about you. She only shows she cares about when she is put on the spotlight. Okay, someone wrote, I didn't see these. Someone wrote, perplexed. Many people respected Megan that now don't recognize her. She used to always speak for what was right across the board. Now she's just a PR rep for GW. It's scary how she can't see that GW does not look at her the same way. Hey, Best Nail Tech. People would watch Britney's stream. She doesn't talk about Granny's watching at all. All Granny does is the only time Britney even talks about Granny is when she does. If you guys ever watch, she just sits about her. She's right, though. I honestly don't understand Megan. I don't understand anybody sticking up for someone that much. I don't. So Jat, so Loki's mom says, so Jat, are you butthurt because Jess has more important things to do than follow after you? Calling it checking on you. What you shared is over a year old. And back then, voices is not painted in a very good light. So you thought you'd share private messages from when Jess was completely mentally done to the point she had to walk away from YouTube for months. Jess never walked away for months. To prove what? That Jess talks shit in private. We all do. And Jess and Voices have worked very hard at their relationship, both of them. And you are the only one who sent Jess some messages about people stalking her daughter. You did that. You tried to play both sides and got caught. Now your damage control is to share private messages from over a year ago. Jess has never pretended to be perfect. She has always owned that she's done fuck shit. But to do this, you admitted to go in real life. Anyone who fucks with you now deserves everything they get. And so do you. Damn. Yeah, she is. It's just so divided. I'm just glad I'm not in it. Oh, this is where Jones wrote, y'all better leave this one alone. Put aside Granny, friendships and a channel community have been ripped apart. There's many affected here and on Christmas. It's not funny, it's sad. It's okay when Jat went after others' real life on behalf of Granny's watching and no one said a thing. But now that Jat is admitting to things she's done for Granny and everyone is up in arms. Make it make sense. I thought you were more sensible and surprised you are here simping for a tragedy pimp. I don't like BJ either. They're all trash. I like that comment. The truth does always come to light. But that's the thing. Here's the difference between me and them. I've done my own shit. I don't need to have someone else do it for me. I've done my own dirty shit. But other people are forgiven because they didn't actually do it. They had a mod do it. They had another sub do it. It was always somebody else, so their hands look clean. Hence, Queen Bee does this all the time. But they're not, quote unquote, canceled. Sit the fuck down. But I'm just saying, I saw nothing wrong with this post. I thought it was an excellent post. And I don't think there's anything wrong with what she said. I'm just being honest. I really don't. But I don't know why Megan sticks up for QB so much. Not QB, I'm sorry. Granny can fight her own battles. She's fucking a grown adult. She claims she's such, this single mom. Well, single moms can fight our own fucking battles. We don't need somebody else fighting our fucking battles for us. So all these people that claim they're so badass, you're fucking pussy. You can't even fight your own battles online. Sit down. Punk ass bitch. But they're all good, and I'm fucking constantly bashed or brought up or, fuck that. Fuck that. Again, never have I ever needed somebody to fight my fucking battles. Never have I ever needed someone else to do my dirty work. Fucking punk ass bitches. Crazy. Crazy. But on that note, I'm going on almost 2. Oh my God, it's 11 o'clock. I still got to make candles. Fuck. I didn't think it was this late. I didn't realize I was on for 2 hours. All right. I'm going to get off so I can make candles. I will be back tomorrow. I promise I won't let you guys go another 2 days. Let's see. Let's see the poll. 41% of you guys missed me. Ah. You hear my stomach growl? Guys, there's only 42 thumb ups. Come on. Hit that thumbs up. You guys hate me. You never want to see me get in the algorithm, like ever. Can't get out of this fucking community until I get back in the algorithm. You got to hit it. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Otherwise, I'm stuck in misery. Fucking misery. We got to get shit back up. And again, here's my last one. Never have I ever not been able to hold my own fucking panels. That's a fact. So thank you guys all for the super chats. We didn't make gold though. We got to make gold. All right. I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. And just wait another 2 days until you guys see what I've had on the horizon. You guys will be like, oh my God, that is fucking awesome. Just wait. I should be done by tomorrow. Well, if I can get all the candles done tonight, which I probably won't, but we're going to try. All right. I'll see you beautiful people later. Have a wonderful night. Peace.